Hi, I'm Angela Adams, and I would like to talk to you about one of the most precious resources we have here in the state of New Jersey: water. Pure, clean, drinkable water. We wash with it, we cook with it, we refresh ourselves with it, but for the most part, we take it for granted, when in fact, the water we use should be a matter of importance to us. Let's listen to Dr. Carl Messick, New Jersey state geologist, and the insights he has regarding water sources here in the Garden State.
New Jersey is blessed with a lot of water resources. So we have sources which are called groundwater and sources which are called surface water. Surface water streams that are natural flow and reservoirs that we've built to store water. Of these water resources, about half of it is used for drinking water. The rest of it is used for commercial, industrial, agriculture, and power generation. With our ever-increasing population, we are careful to plan to protect and maintain our water supplies. That's both the quality and the quantity of water. With careful management, planning, and use by the public, we can preserve those for the future.
Hearing about New Jersey's vast water supply makes you think, well, we don't have anything to worry about, right? I get the feeling it should be a priority for us to view our water and where it comes from as a matter of importance to all of us. Now let's hear from Suzanne Chiavari on the state of our infrastructure that carries the water on its way to our homes.
Our infrastructure in New Jersey goes back to the late 1800s. A lot of that pipe is still useful today and has been a great investment, but when you look around on Main Street, you see new restaurants, new shops, but what you don't see is the infrastructure that brings water to you, and that pipe really needs to be replaced. Aging infrastructure is a problem across this country. EPA projects that we'll need to invest over $300 billion in the next 20 years. And in the state of New Jersey alone, we estimate that that investment need is going to be about $8 billion. We have treatment plants, pump stations, pipelines, valves, hydrants. All of those assets have served us very well, but we need to continue to improve them, continue to replace them, refurbish them. Delivering water service to you every day requires a lot of care. The water utilities across New Jersey act as cooperative partners to make sure that the tap never runs dry. We have miles and miles of infrastructure, and on occasion you may see a road blocked, traffic disrupted because we're making repairs to our water mains, we're replacing water mains. All that needs to occur in order to keep water flowing to you every day.
Don't you get the feeling that Suzanne and her associates are working really hard and preparing us for the future? But you know, we still can't go on taking all of this for granted. We should consider what we hear about New Jersey's water as a matter of importance. Let's listen in with Steve Doughty, research scientist for legislative affairs and drought management, talk about consumption.
The patterns of New Jersey's water use has changed pretty dramatically over the last 40 years, from an industrial water use component to one that is now more residential. And with that has come a pretty dramatic change in the way that water is used. New Jerseyans use nearly 1 trillion gallons of water each year. 1 trillion gallons of water might be hard to comprehend. Picture the state of New Jersey covered in 8 inches of water. One of the biggest concerns that we see is water being used outside the home now, used excessively for lawns and landscapes. And so we're seeing a spiraling of the consumptive loss of water, meaning water that's evaporated or taken up by plants and not returned to the water cycle. But with a growing population, competing water needs, and the prospects of a changing climate, each of us bears a growing responsibility to use water more efficiently. So the task isn't difficult. Really what it means is that we all just have to play our part in being smart about the way we use water and do the right thing.
As a consumer here in New Jersey, I am happy to know that there are teams of experts looking out for my interest and that of my family. But I also feel personally responsible for what I do with the water I use and for conserving water for the other families down the street. I hope we all learned something during these past few minutes and recognize that when it comes to water, it is definitely a matter of importance to all of us.